A really terrific year here at Zachary Middle School, and I'm the lucky person that gets to stand in front of these kids each day they're at school and get to work with them. It's been just a delight. And if you think about where we've come from, how much growth, that's the thing I was just talking to them about, how much growth they've made over the course of the year. I mean, keep in mind, most of the students that you see in front of you did a pandemic year last year where most of them were learning their instrument virtually, which it's not the easiest way to learn an instrument. They did great work last year, but they've grown so much this year. We've had a couple of contests that I want to talk about. So our most recent contest that we had was our solo and ensemble contest. At the solo and ensemble contest, each student has learned a solo that they play by themselves for a judge, and the judge gives them a rating of 1 to 5. 1 being the highest rating that you can achieve, 5 being the lowest rating that you can achieve. And if my math is correct, although I don't think all those students are here, we had 15 students in the Zachary Middle School concert band earn a first division rating. Can I have anybody in, oh yes, anybody in this room that earned a first division, please stand up. And our other contest that we had is kind of the major contest for band over the course of the year. It's what we call a UIL contest. It's divided into 2 parts. There's a concert portion and a sight reading portion. The concert portion, you learn 3 pieces of music, you work on them over a couple months, and you play those 3 pieces of music for a judge. And it's very similar to solo and ensemble. You're not competing against anybody. You're competing against a standard. Each of the judges gives you a rating of 1 to 5, 1 being the highest you can get, 5 being the lowest you can get. The other portion of the contest is sight reading. These students will sit down, they've already done it, sit down, they get a piece of music they have never seen before. I've never seen it before, they've never seen it before. We get about 7 or 8 minutes to work on it, but during that time, you're not allowed to make a sound. All you're allowed to do is finger along on your instrument. And at the end of it, you play that piece from beginning to end, having never practiced it before, and the judge gives you a rating. 3 judges give you a rating, 1 to 5. And if you earn an overall rating of 1 on stage in the concert portion, and an overall rating of 1 in the sight reading portion, you get a sweepstakes award. Well, this group here earned its sweepstakes award this year. And that's a pretty special thing. I looked into the history of it. It's the first time at Zachary Middle School since 2006. And after a pandemic year, that was pretty special for these students. So we're really proud of them. All right, we're going to commence